Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris bin Samsul Kamal 1182087. So I will explain the cancelling for Brem Holding Berhad. Background of company. Brem Holding Berhad was established in 1981 by Tan Sri Datuk Ho Chai Kha, who actively set up a private limited company and wanted to venture into the construction business at that time. Brem Holding Berhad is an investment holding company engaged in general contract operation and real estate expansion and investment in Malaysia and Papua New Guinea. Its operation includes civil and construction engineering, property investment and holding investment, property development, water supply and services. Brem Holding Berhad is based in Petaling Jaya, Malaysia. In 1993, Brem Holding Berhad was listed on Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. Current earnings are included as cancelling because current earnings growth can provide valuable and clear information about the company. This is because earnings per share are useful to get an idea of a company's profitability. Current earnings for quarter March 2021 of Brem Holding Berhad are at a positive value, and it shows an increase compared to the previous quarter, which is quarter December 2020. It did not show a significant difference, which is only increased by 4%. Meanwhile, if we compare to the current earnings of Brem Holding Berhad for the previous year, which is quarter March 2022, it shows a price increase of 241%, which was then at a negative value at the price. If you look at the current earnings in the current quarter, Brem Holding Berhad can describe there is a growth in the current income of the company. For annual income, the company's income must show an increase of 25% for 5 consecutive years. If revenue exceeds 5 years in a row, that is even better and shows the company is in good shape and shows the long-term growth of the company is strong. In the past 5 years, Brem Holding Berhad showed an increase in 2018 of 36.4 compared to 2017, but it did not last long when the company's profit dropped by 26.8 in 2019. While the following year, Brem Holding Berhad began to show a positive impact when showing an increase in the company's profit growth in 2020 to the. If the company's revenue continues to have positive impact, it is not possible that the company will be in good shape and show strong long-term growth. Looking at the company's annual revenue growth, investor can see if Brem Holding Berhad is profitable and know the positive growth will give benefits to them. News of Brem Holding Berhad not have much. On 20 May 2021, the Malaysian government announced that it would implement the Movement Control Order 3.0 to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad has given its letter an extension of 1 month time until 30 June 2021 for listed issuer to submit their quarterly reports to prompt the board of Brem Holding Berhad to announce that the company will use the extension of time, which is 1 month provided by Bursa Securities, and will thus issue the company's an outdated quarterly report for the fourth quarter ending 31 March 2021. This makes investors likely to feel intimidated to invest in the company's stock until the report is released. Supply and demand. At this point, Brem Holding Berhad does not disclose their volume. If you look at the average volume, Brem Holding Berhad has an average volume of RM34,200. The average volume of Brem Holding Berhad alone has shown at this time that the company is showing a negative impact, that the company is experiencing lack of demand in the stock market. Less demand from investor for the offering of shares by Brem Holding Berhad will cause the share price to continue to decline. This means that stock that enter the territory of declining demand will lower that stock price greatly. In a period of 5 years in 2017 until June 2021, if we look at the construction sector involving companies such as Gamuna Berhad, IGM Corporation Berhad, DRB Ashcom Berhad and Kerjaya Prospect Group Berhad, this shows that Brem Holding Berhad is a laggard, where this company is following the construction industry leader who showed that the company has dominated the market for a period of 5 years, namely DRB Ashcom Berhad. This shows that DRB Ashcom Berhad will be given priority by investor to invest compared to laggard companies such as Brem Holding Berhad, because if evaluating the potential of DRB Ashcom Berhad shares compared to Brem Holding Berhad, DRB Ashcom Berhad should be given priority in buying shares in the construction sector. Among the well-known institutions in the top shareholdings of Brem Holding Berhad is Bond Resource Sdn Berhad and Bank of Singapore Limited. Apart from that, Brem Holding Berhad's top shareholding also consists of big names such as Tan Sri Datuk Ho Chai Ka and Tan Sri Datuk Chap Suen Chi. The total adjusted float of Brem Holding Berhad, which consists of retainers, which is 44.5%. This means that 55.5% of Brem Holding Berhad's total share consists of sharks in the stock market, because Brem Holding has a positive effect. Market direction. In the long run, for 5 years, the share price of Brem Holding Berhad shows sideways, which means that the share price fluctuations are not much different. If viewed in the short term, for the previous 6 months, the shares of Brem Holding Berhad show a downtrend, which means the next fall in lower than the previous fall. Overall, for Cansling's result, Brem Holding Berhad is not a company that is given priority or attention for an investor. That's all from me. Thank you for lending your ears.